Hello, hello, my beautiful soul. Welcome back to the podcast. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've been here, you already know what we do. We tell the truth, we heal out loud, and we stop abounding ourselves just to make other people comfortable. So today episode is the beginning of a series. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I feel like it's needed right now, especially in December, because December has a way of pulling you back into old roles, old partners, patterns, old version of you. So today we're starting with this. My peace is not negotiable. And before you roll your eyes, because I know you're going to be doing or think that sounds cute, but my life is complicated, I want you to stay with me. Because I'm not talking about the aesthetic peace. I'm not talking about candles and quiet music and pretending everything is okay. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the kind of peace that comes when you stop betraying yourself. Take a breath with me. Inhale, exhale. Okay, let's get into it. So let me start here. A lot of people say they want peace, but what they really mean is they want not conflict. They want not uncomfortable conversation. They want not awkwardness. They want no drama. But listen, avoiding conflict is not peace. Sometimes avoiding conflict is just you choosing silence so you don't get rejected. Sometimes it is you shrinking so you don't get punished. Sometimes it's you smiling so nobody asks questions. Sometimes it's just saying I'm fine because you don't feel like explaining your pain again. And I need you to hear this clearly. You can look calm and still be at war inside. Peace is not what it looked like on the outside. Peace is what it feels like in your body, your mind, your spirit when you are living in alignment with your truth. So, what is peace really? Peace is not just quiet. Peace, peace is not just keeping the vibe good. Peace is not being the bigger person while you are dying on the inside. Peace is self trust. Peace is when you, yes, is a yes and your no is a no. Peace is when you stop performing. Peace is when you stop explaining your boundaries to people who keep stepping on them anyway. Peace is when you don't have to keep having the same argument with yourself. Because to be honest, the most exhausting arguments are not always with other people. Sometimes the most exhausting argument is the one you have inside you. I should say something, but I don't want to start anything. I don't want to go, but what if they think I'm selfish? I'm tired, but I don't want to be disappointing to them. A disappointment to them. I know doesn't feel right, but what if I'm overreacting? That internal talk of war, that is not peace. So peace is when you stop negotiating yourself down. And yes, they take practice. It takes a lot of practice because many of us were taught that peace means be easy to deal with. Peace means don't have needs. Peace means don't be too much. Peace means don't rock the boat. But today we're not staying with this in our mind. Today we are rewriting the definition because this is something like limiting belief that they were imprinted in us, and then later on we just that limiting belief are holding us back. So let we're going today to get super clear what peace is not. And first, peace is not avoidance. Avoidance is you walking around with something stuck in your chest. Peace is you being honest enough to free yourself. Peace is not people pleasing. People pleasing is you saying yes and then resenting them later. And I'm going to say something that might stink, but it's true. When you say yes, but you mean no, you are not being kind. You are being afraid. And that fear will always show up as resentment. Peace is not silence. Silence doesn't always mean maturity. Sometimes silence just is just survival. Peace is not emotional numbness. If you can feel pain, you can feel joy. Numb is not heal. Peace is not saying, let's put it like that. Peace is not staying in what's destroying you just so you don't feel guilty. Guilt is not always a sign you're wrong. Sometimes guilt is just a sign you're doing something new. Now, I want to talk about something I call the self betrayal moment. Okay? It is that moment when you feel the truth, but you talk yourself out of it. You feel it in your body first, your stomach tightness, your chest gets heavy, your throat gets tense, and you know you don't want to go. You know you don't want to say yes. You know you don't like how they talk to you. You know the relationship is draining you. You know the conversation cross a line. But then you do what you always done. You negotiate your peace. You tell yourself it's not that serious. Maybe I'm being dramatic. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I will just deal with it later. This is just how it is. And in that moment, you might think you're keeping the peace, but what you are really actually doing is abandoning yourself. And listen, my beautiful soul, before you judge yourself, I'm not saying you're weak. I'm not saying you learn what you had to learn to survive. For some of you, peace was never chose or you didn't saw it in somebody else. For some of you, speaking up came with consequences. For some of you, being honest meant being punished, rejected, ignored, or called difficult. So, yes, your nervous system learned. It's safe to stay quiet. It's safer to be agreeable. It's safer to be the strong one. But today, we are not living in safer. We are living in truer. So, we're going now, okay? Let's do a quick practice together. I want you to do this daily during this series. I call it the peace check. So, ask yourself, where did I feel tension today? Not in my thoughts, not in my body. Where did my body signal this is not right? Ask you another question. What did I say yes to that and I didn't fully mean, even if it was small? What did I need in that moment? Rest, space, support, honesty, a boundary. If I could redo one moment today, where would I choose my peace? No shame, just awareness. Now, here's the most important part. When you notice it, don't attack yourself. Don't start the chain spiral like, oh, like putting yourself down. Don't start that. You're not here to punish yourself. You're here to return to yourself. So instead, say this: I'm learning, I'm aware, and I'm choosing differently. That right there is peace in motion. So today we laid the foundation. Peace is not avoidance. Peace is not silence. Peace is not just shrinking to be loved. Peace is self trust. Peace is self honoring. Peace is when you stop negotiating your word. And as we continue this series, we're going deeper because next episode we are talking about the cost of negotiating your peace. Not to shame you, but to wake you up. Because if you keep paying with your energy, your sanity, your joy, eventually you're going to be depleted and calling it being strong. And my beautiful soul, you deserve more than survival. You do. So if this episode spoke to you, here's what I want you to do. Say it loud today. My peace is not negotiable. Repeat it again. My peace is not negotiable. One more time, my beautiful soul. My peace is not negotiable. Keep repeating that. and you will see that your body will start feeling it. I know, but let's do it one more time, my beautiful soul. My peace is not negotiable. Then, after you repeat that loud, then write down one moment you abandoned your peace recently. Just one. Keep it simple, one moment at a time. And if you feel led, share this episode with someone who keeps trying to be okay while trying to why? How do you say trying to be okay while they are falling apart quietly? Also, if you're following my work outside the podcast, you already know I share support, coaching, current encouragement, and resources through my platforms. If you want to stay connected, check my show notes for where to find me. And remember, all my live coaching sections one to one, they're completely free. So don't go to my website, www.waitofthewiseowl.com. Go to the section book online, and there's something that it says discovery call. It's completely free, and after that the plan and whatever we do together is going to be free, not is going to cost you. Okay, so I will leave you with this. You don't need to fix everything today. You don't need to fix everything today, but you do need to stop making peace with what's breaking you. My peace is not negotiable. Remember, my peace is not negotiable. One more time, my beautiful soul. My peace is not negotiable. I love you guys. Be blessed. And I'm proud of you for being here. And I will talk to you in the next episode. Like always, my beautiful soul. Love you guys. Be blessed. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. See you next time.